gonna tie it to yours. I'm gonna tie it to your life jacket. Yeah, click it. You can film with this light.
Oh yeah. Intense.
Hello everybody! Boy, am I excited to tell you where we are. Months in the planning, this trip is now on. We are in the Boundary Waters canoe area. How amazing it looks, and we're 5 minutes away from the boat launch. So we have put in at the Kawishiwi Outfitters. I want to give a big shout out to Frank of Kawishiwi Outfitters. It's a tough one to say because he gave us a really good deal on the boat. He was also a really big part of planning this trip. He answered tons of questions over the past few months, and yeah, he really did get us ready for this journey. So a big shout out to Frank and Jason, I believe his name is. You guys did amazing helping me out. I really appreciate it. If you guys are doing your first Boundary Waters trip, get a hold of that outfitter because they will help you get set up. It's really nice. So we are putting in at essentially launch 30 access. I guess I don't know what they call it for sure, but and then we're gonna paddle. Our plan anyway is to paddle from Lake 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to Hudson, and then finally getting on to Lake Insula, where we hope to target some of the islands that are out there because I hear they got like a 4 out of 5 star rating and they're absolutely beautiful. So if we can make it that far today, excellent. If not, that's just fine. We'll get where we can get, and pretty sure anywhere we end up out here is going to be a great spot. So on this trip, joining me up in the front of the boat, fan favorite Medori. You may remember her from Scenic State Park trip we took last year actually. And this is my youngest brother Torque. He is 14 and this is his first time doing anything like this. So he wanted to rough it, and I can't think of a better place to rough it than in the Boundary Waters. So it should be a great time. We hope to do a lot of fishing. We're going to be out here for 6 days, or at least we have 6 days to be out here. And yeah, that should be about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the trip. It's very exciting to be up here. Hopefully we see lots of wildlife. We're going to enjoy the pristine wilderness of the Boundary Waters. So enjoy the ride. We arrive at our first portage. After waiting our turn, we take on the first of many portages we will do on this trip. Oh, I know. I don't know how she did it. Oh, don't let us rush you. You good.
No, we got 2 more to put in. You guys go ahead.
Okay.
There's a red one back here. My blue one's in there.
I love how light these are, though. Man.
Pretty good. Starting out.
Yeah.
Water. Yep.
All right, we just got through our first portage off of Lake 1. Now we're in the little pool between the first and second portage. I think it went pretty well, you guys. What do you think? I mean, got it in one load. Now I wish I would have brought the depth finder. But yeah, and carrying a Kevlar canoe is no big deal. I mean, it is awkward, but you know, light. It's my first time ever portage in a canoe, so new experience for me, but pretty cool. And a nice little bay. Definitely in a bottleneck here. There is quite a few people heading out, but that's okay. I think sooner or later we're gonna lose them. So this is always the tricky part. Got it. Whew.
A small enough amount of caps to do them all in one.
All right, that is the second portage. We are officially on Lake 2 now, and man, it's going pretty good. You know, it's a lot of weight to carry, but the fact that we're getting it in one run is awesome. So we are now officially on Lake 2 and working our way out. And yeah, so going good so far. Very beautiful out here. We're kind of stuck in the middle of a whole group of people that are portaging, but since we're so efficient, which I'm very proud of how efficient we are, because man, we are hauling right through these portages. So yeah, we're starting to see people on campsites, which is kind of cool. Campsites are a great way to kind of reorient yourself on the map. But heading out, Torque. Hey, what do you think?
Fun out here. It looks great.
Yeah, first time in a canoe.
I'm having a blast.
First time away from his video games.
Oh, I'm dying out here. No, it's great.
Great. Medori. Talk loud. How's it going?
Did you hear that echo? That's how much water we've got around here.
Enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I can't believe how efficient our portages have been. We got 1 boat carrier and 2 pack carriers, and we're speeding through.
Yep, it's going good.
And all thanks to this like pristine water.
Yeah.
I can't believe how still everything is out here today.
Right.
We are lucky.
Yeah, we have almost no wind out here. I mean, a little breeze would be nice just to kind of keep it cool, but we don't even really need it at this point. So we are just rocking and rolling. So we're on our way to Lock 3. Can you tell I'm a river paddler? We are on our way to Lake 3.
That's crazy. I think
Yeah.
from the fire.
We began to notice the area that burned in 2011, known as the Pagami Creek Fire. Pretty cool picture, actually. Tens of thousands of acres were burned, leaving behind many reminders of the event.
Camera up here.
Images like this were very common in the area. There, Torque's picture. Sorry, I didn't take a picture of your rock. I suppose I could have. All right, we are now officially on Lake 3, making our way to 4. We're eating banana chips that I dehydrated for like 20 hours because I wasn't sure they were done, and I knew they would be. Good snack on the boat. It's funny how bananas really hold their flavor after they've been dehydrated. Not a lot of things do, but man, bananas do. It's like eating a potato chip made out of banana. Mmm. Yeah, we've got loons out here. Every time I grab the camera, they take a dive, so I can't get a shot of them.
Mm-hmm. Do you have more in those bags?
Mm-hmm. But man, you can't beat this weather. Overcast is kind of nice, actually.
I'm gonna take some.
The exposed bedrock and rocky outcrops are a really neat feature of the area. It makes the area feel remote and ancient. It is such an awesome part of the journey. We leave Lake 4 behind and prepare to make the multiple portages to Lake Hudson. Just take it easy, no rush.
About that time?
2 o'clock.
The quiet of the area is a welcome change from the noise of civilization. Everywhere you look, animals are at peace, and nature is marching on its timeless way. All right, we have made it through the first portage from Lake 4 to Hudson. Now it's just a little gap of water here, and then we'll be right back on the last portage before Lake Hudson. So we've been talking, you know, I mean, it's obviously a busy day up until now, and we might take and look for a spot on Hudson, because why not? And then if we so desire, we can go do the portage in the morning, and then we'll be on Insula. So that's the nice thing about trips like these. We don't have an exact plan. We get to just kind of fly by the seat of our pants, and whatever sounds good at the moment, that's what we get to do. So, but it's been pretty. I mean, we took about a, I don't know, half-hour break, and some of us did some swimming, others of us did some filming, but it was a good little stop. It's nice to be able to just stop anywhere and hang out and not see anybody or anything really. So nice little duck cove back here. They obviously feel safe. Quite a few of them hanging out. So, but we're gonna head on to this next portage.
The reflection is so nice.
Yeah, and the camera's actually picking it up too.
Oh,
That's nice.
Sometimes the portages take a little bit of searching to find. Cautious approaches are always a good idea with so many rocks in the area. There is evidence of countless canoes scraping their way into these portages. Shiny aluminum and various colors of paint left behind on many of the rocks from canoes sliding their way past. I'm sure we can get on. I'm sure this is it. Just judging by the rocks and the shiny remainder of a boat here.
yeah.
I gotta go forward a little bit.
Okay.
Do you want me to run down it real quick? Or are we just gonna?
All right, everybody, I think we are done with the portages to get us on to Hudson Lake. It wasn't really clear on the map when I was reading it that what portages were gonna be which, but we made it. So pretty rocky. There's definitely a little bit of climbing involved. So I think now we are on the kind of the tailwaters of Hudson Lake. Just got a few twists and bends, and we will be on the big lake. I think we're gonna try to find one of them campsites, so we'll see how it goes. I know every time you do a portage, you're like, this camp sounds a little bit better now. So, but we'll see. It'll really all depend if the campsites are actually open and available. We're gonna shoot for an island that is pretty much on the way to the big portage to Lake Insula. And if that island one is taken, we'll have one more option just up from the portage. And we could also check there. So, but we'll see how we feel when we get there. Kind of cool here. This area is all part of the burn. the big fire that happened up here. Really neat to see how quickly all the vegetation comes back and fills back in. So, neat stuff.
Alright, which way? We got 3 ways to go.
Yeah, we do, huh?
Or is it all the way dead?
No, go ahead. For this trip, we brought Life straw bottles, which have a built-in filter. The boundary waters are still clean enough to draw water from for all your needs. The lakes are so clean, some people don't bother filtering at all. For the 3 of us, this is a new, fun experience, having unlimited water just below our boat to drink from. For me, not having to carry the weight of stored water is a huge bonus. After our fun of using the filtered bottles for the first time, we paddled towards the end of Lake Hudson, towards the Insula Portage. All the campsites up to this point had been filled, so we checked one more, which is near the portage, to see if it is available.
Right there? It's got a rock.
We have made it to camp for the night. We are just on the east end of Lake Hudson. We are at the campsite that is right next to the 104 rod portage or whatever it is. So it's about 3/10 of a mile. And well, we just didn't feel like doing it. So this campsite was open, we took it. And I think we're gonna have some fun fishing off the shoreline. The tents are up, camp's up. The lazies are being lazy. I got the hammock blocking some sun, getting some shade. We earned it. So we are just right here. We got a little bit of a hill up to this one, but it's nice because it gives us a nice view of the camps of the lake from the campsite. So walk up here. Toilet is a long way away, so just keep that in mind if you ever come here. But so I got my little 1-person set up here, and then we got the 2-person and the 3-person. So we're all set up. We all get our own tents. It's kind of nice. That's how we designed it. The trail to the bathroom is right there, so it's thick, but it works. So beautiful rock faces across the way. Yeah, just awesome, and just dead quiet up here. I mean, you hear the bugs and the birds, and that is about it. So really is peaceful up here. So we can't see very far, but we got a great view. So got the fire ring and then some logs, but we brought our own little chairs, so they're way better than the logs. So, and feel really good after a long day of paddling. So, but yeah, I mean, that's it. It's not a huge campsite, but there's room for the 3 of us. Unfortunately, nowhere to hang a hammock, but that's okay. But yeah, I mean, man, how can you beat it? How can you beat it? It has been just an absolute joy to be up here and enjoying the serenity and the quiet of the boundary waters. So I think tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to hit that big portage and try to make the rest of the way to Lake Insula. And hopefully we'll be able to get on an island campsite. And where I had planned on fishing is and camping was a whole bunch of islands. So I just want to work all them islands, work all them drop-offs, work all the rocks and everything. And I think we would do really well. So hopefully we make it there. Hopefully we find a campsite. I'd say like 90%, 95% of the campsites we've passed have had people at them. So it definitely filled up fast. But the farther out we get away from Lake 1 and our put-in, the less people we're starting to see. And it's Wednesday. So I mean, it's the middle of the week. Who knows where people are, if they're coming, going, whatever. But yeah, I mean, come on, that's beautiful, All right, everybody, so we're gonna wrap down day number 1 in the Boundary Waters canoe area out on Hudson Lake. We got a fire going, Torque's chilling, Medori's doing things, ducks are making noise on the water, I think. I think it's ducks, I have no idea. But yeah, threw the lure out a few times, no luck. Got the bags hung in the tree, food bags. So we should be good. But yeah, very still, very quiet lake. Can hear people off in the distance. I think they're a ways away, but voices really travel and carry out here. So, but yeah, canoe's tied up. Hopefully we'll all stay warm tonight and we won't have to worry about nothing. So, but we're gonna sit around and enjoy the fire. So we'll catch you in the morning. Take care.
Bye.
The rest of the evening is spent relaxing, fishing from shore, and appreciating where we are. The first day went well and really gave us a peek into a beautiful wilderness still largely protected from the change of human hands. That's going to do it for this one. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss episode 2, where we tackle the biggest portage of our trip and finally get on to Lake Insula. If you are willing, please like the video. I really do appreciate it. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you on the next one.